Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome. It is I, troopersjp. Thank you for joining me as I play through Sundial Games' 2026 quest calendar, The Souls of Saraku, which is a 365-day solo RPG, which is also a calendar. And I am playing Shade Murdstone, the Shadow Elf Bone Caller, which is, in my mind, a mix between a bard and a necromancer. And this is like a full adventure where we play a villain, a big old villain, and this villain is trying to walk in the footsteps of the evil overlord who was vanquished by the heroes of the light. And part of this, the old overlord was destroyed, dismembered. Sounds very Heroes of the Light, right? Anyway, dismembered and scattered about the place, and so I have to get his body parts back and then get his power bases back. And what I'm doing right now is I have fought my way to the town of Saltwind, which was a port town that was very important for the evil overlord, and I am trying to retake control over Saltwind. Last time around, I beat up some militia people who were trying to stop me from getting into the city, but now I am in the city on this day, March 23rd, 2026, also known as Moon's Day, Frostmelt 23. And so, let's find out what happened today. Let us begin. The art for today is this sort of beautiful medieval sort of village with tall spires and a bunch of cloaked people. It is clearly that it's nighttime and we're sneaking in at night. And it says, under the cover of night, see? Night times. Under the cover of night, you slip into the town of Saltwind, keeping to the shadows. With the forces of light having taken hold, discretion is essential. I cannot afford to draw attention. My goal is clear. Locate the prison and break out any remaining allies. If any remain useful, they may yet serve a purpose in what's to come. Mwahaha. Mwahaha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. No loot or pickpocketing for today. First thing we must do is keep hidden from sight. This is going to be a dex check, so let's see, we want a 12 or more. We roll a 10, but my dex is +3, so that's a 13, so we are successful. You know what I realized? That I need to pull out my dice just in case we need to track anything. So if the result is 12 or more, you keep to the shadows and out of sight from the townspeople. Gain a +2 bonus to the remaining rolls on this page. Give myself a little +2 so I don't forget it. Okay, next thing, we have to deal with the guards on patrol. Some guards are patrolling close and spot something suspicious in my behavior. They call out in your direction as they approach. Oi! No one should be out at night. You're out past curfew. Get home, now! Are these supposed to be good guy guards? I don't know how I feel about that. So we have a choice. We can either try to slip away from the guards, which is a dex check, or we can try to persuade the guards. And I'm going, which is charisma, and both of those are good scores for me, but I'm a little bit better at dex, so I will try to slip away from the guards. And, slipping away from the guards is going to be easy peasy. Easy peasy putting it in pie. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's see if we can slip away from the guards. I roll a 17. +3 for dex, plus another +2. That's like a 22. If the result is 12 or more, they lose sight of me while I flee and suspect that I went home. They don't know. I didn't go home because I don't have a home here, because I don't live here. Not yet. But I suspect I will sometime soon. So now I must search for information about possible allies. This is going to be an intellect check. but I do have investigator that I can add. So let's see. Natural 20. Look at that. Look at that. Natural 20, everybody. I'm such a brainy necromancer. Now, I will just note for the record that I'm pretty sure I already have a boon, which means I don't get to add a special boon. Let me check the app where I keep everything. Yeah, I do have a boon. Well, I would have gotten an extra one, but I already have one. That's fine. I roll really well if the result is 12 or more, which it is. I hear whispers from a dark alley. When I approach, I'm almost ambushed by a couple of orcs. They stop when they recognize me from the dark citadel. They agree to help with my plan to aid in the escape of their comrades. Gain 2 minions. I do not mind. I don't mind if I do. So gaining 2 minions will bring me up from 7 minions to 9 minions, and I will take the 9 minions. 100%, without a doubt. I feel like this is really great. Now we have to find the prison. This is also an intellect check. It's an intellect check, so we need a 12 or more. That's what we're looking for. Intellect, and we can use investigator. So let's see. I roll a 10. My intellect is a -1, which brings me down to a 9. But I do have investigator, or like, as I like to call it, eyes of the grave, which brings me up to an 11, which is 1 off. That's okay, though, because I have an ability called Shadow Dance. It's one of my surge abilities. And it allows me to add my dex bonus to a roll that is not a dex roll. And I will definitely do that, which will bring my roll from an 11 to a 14. But how does this look? This is a Shadow Dance. Right, okay. So I will read what the result is, and I'll figure out how to add in this part. So, keeping to the shadows. Oh, well, that's how. Obviously. Keeping to the shadows, I find the prison. So as I realize I must find out where this prison might be, myself and my minions, we creep through the alleyways of Saltwind. And as we are creeping, 2 guards come past us. I take a bit of bone dust and I sprinkle it all over myself and my minions, and we fade into the darkness of the shadows. The guards do not see us and are none the wiser, but we follow them. And as we follow them, they take us right where we are looking, the prison. But it notes here, 2 soldiers guard the outside, with undoubtedly more guards inside. Getting in will prove difficult. And that's the end of today's session, everyone. Getting in will prove difficult. I guess we'll have to just find out how difficult tomorrow. So thank you for joining me. This was lovely. It's been a while since I've been able to upload a video, so thank you for hanging out. If you like this, give a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will be catching up on comments after I finish a keynote speech I'm giving at a local university. Whew. So, thank you for being here with me. I feel like we're going to infiltrate a prison. Probably, a dungeon, right? A dungeon? I wonder if there'll be a dragon there. Probably not. We're too low level. We'll find out. Anyway, we'll find out tomorrow. So join me tomorrow for more The Souls of Saraku. Bye, everybody.